grandstand planning starts literally the day after fair. We start planning for the next year, working on the contracts for all the events, let alone the contracts, and then we have to work on getting sponsors for our events, working on publications that we're doing, online posts, website. I mean, there's so many pieces that go into it. Making sure that banners get up, and then this year we're trying to make a few improvements to the grandstand, so that's another huge piece this year. So we're actually adding a second walkway on the south end of the grandstand, another ramp that comes in and out, hopefully to be able to allow 2 wheelchairs easier in and out access, so that way they aren't bumping as they come and go. The other piece is we added a pit walkway this year. Instead of the pit coming and walking through the grandstand, we actually have a separate dedicated walkway for them. We're adding a little bit of power and color over there as we add, ramps. We're going to have a lighted tunnel so that way we can point them in the right direction. Making sure we have enough signage. We're fixing our emergency exits here in the grandstand. And a few other things that I guess most people won't see. So even just updating the bleachers and the seats and tightening all the nuts and bolts, and all these little pieces come together, and it's a long process. Other things that we have to do kind of before fair, we have to get our tickets set up. So after we know a sponsorship, we then have to order our tickets. After the tickets, we order our tickets, have paper tickets printed. We have to deliver them to the locations that are selling them in person. We have online tickets this year for both Grandstand and the Midway. And then, so we have to watch our ticket sales that are at location and online, and kind of balancing that, and knowing exactly where we're at for ticket sales. Getting sponsorship. All of our sponsors, they get some free tickets for one or multiple of the different grandstand events. So I arrange that, work on getting all the script ready for each of the announcers. And then this year, getting the publication to go in the newspaper. There's lots of pieces. So last year I worked on the grandstand event along with the promotion committee here at the fair. And so I had a few people that were helping me, but I was the main one dealing with everything last year at the fair. So after the fair last year, I'd asked for a committee of a few people to help me. And I have great people that are on my committee. There's about 6 people that are going to be here in different dedicated areas, so I don't have to be everywhere all the time. So I have one person for the pit, one for tickets, one for the sound. I mean, it will just make it so much easier for me this year. So this year, our corporate sponsors for the grandstand are Sanford Health and Wilson & Son Field Service. So they've been a great thing to have this year as corporate sponsors for the grandstand. So